Hello, I'm Hans from the Bible School. I have made some films, some studies about things in the Bible. When we look at the Bible prophecies, there is a number of prophecies that concerning the last time in the history of this world. This is among the very important things that we have to know something about if we want to survive. In the book of Revelation, there are some uh, prophecies the Lord has made which concerning the very last time. When we study about 50 prophecies in the whole Bible, we can see that some of them have had their fulfillment. Some have their fulfillment today, and some have their fulfillment in the very last time of this world history. I want to make absolutely clear that no one at all can tell the time of the coming of Jesus Christ in the clouds of heaven. No one can do that. And the Bible is very clear on this point. I will not at any time try to say that I can tell you when it will happen, because I cannot. But the Bible also tells us that we can know something about when we are near this time, when this time is just about to come up on us. And one of the things we will have to be clear on, that is that the new Babylon, you know, a new Babylon is everything. It is political, religious, economic, and so on and so on, governments, organizations, and much more, which is against Jesus Christ, the Son of God. This is the new Babylon that do all things it can to get us people all over the world to come away from the Bible and to do things which is against God's will. All of this is led by the serpent, Satan, the devil. You know, the old snake in the Bible which betrayed Adam and Eve, and in the last time it will do its work through the new Babylon. One of the first things that will come in this world, it can happen when any time. I cannot put any date or any year on, but it can happen this year or it can be next year. I don't know, but everything is ready. That is a law that we shall have a holiday on Sunday. Sunday as the Sabbath is in the Bible. This is very clear. And now you can see in some countries, for instance, in Europe, in in Denmark and many other countries here in Europe, you can see the calendar has changed. Today we do not have Sunday as the first day in a week. We have the Monday as the first day in a week. This is not as the Bible tells us. And there are many other things which is going in the wrong direction. And this is all the new Babylon. One of the things people say that we will have to cope with is that the new Babylon is claiming that we will have a much higher moral standard when the law of Sunday keeping is in force. because the Sunday holiness will mean a spiritual side. Sunday will be evaluated to have the same status as the Bible Sabbath. A rest on the Sunday from all work and to keep it holy will also means that the new Babylon, through this economic benefits, will encourage people to go to the church. They will get money to go to church. And already today we have some experience that people get money, get paid money to come to the church. And this will be much more in the future. Each one can say, I believe in Jesus. The working man can say this, that director can say this, the banker can say this, everyone can say, I believe in Jesus. But it is not before you have your life, as it is told in the Bible, that you have your life in harmony with Jesus Christ, that you can say, I believe in Jesus. Let us look at one of the things most Christians do not think about when they are talking about Jesus Christ. Since the Protestant Christian, they wake up from a deadly sleep, rub their eyes, and notice that they have sinned. But this is happening only after they have been destroyed their family and the congregation and the entire nation. This is a shame. This is a sign of the last time. And it will be a very terrible time, because there are so much which we are doing and will be doing that it is against the Bible. In a majority of all families, the cause of divorce and stress and broken homes, they are all because of the new Babylon has its way to get people to look at money and other things than their family and their home. Because of this, there are always someone who is working out, shopping and doing something. Today it is not a day of rest as the Bible tells us it should be, but it will, when the new Babylon enforced a law on the Sunday keeping in a way like the Sabbath in the Bible, it will be a much different time. To protect ourselves from these problems, Jesus has given us a day of rest, the seventh day. And you can read about this many places in the Bible. It is a terrible thing for all believers know this maxim. It is the medicine for many heart and many sorrows. Many are preparing and reaping a bitter harvest which could have been avoided. This is a thing that you will have to think about. The Lord's Day Alliance has said that the day of the Lord is the axis which our nation is to go about. Our nation, a great country which has been a refuge for many people when they could not stay in the country where they wanted to stay. And there are many other things which you are to think about in this connection. You will have to see how many people now do not take hold of the Holy Sabbath or the Sunday series, since the citizens of the United States have in the last century they could not uh, put the pillar for the stress in the Lord's Day. Sunday was generally used to things which has nothing to do with a holy day. Many are aware of that something is terribly wrong, and many do things which they should never have done, uh, and their life is ruined. One of the things we do wrong is that we do not rest as we should do. Therefore, one of the laws can be expected in the very near future, a law which command us to keep the Sunday as a holy rest day of rest. The new Babylon is working very hard on this. The devil will, through the new Babylon, totally dominate over everything on earth, both political, religious, and economic, and all other ways. You can read about this in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. There you can read much more about those things. The devil will, through a new Babylon, deceive the world's population, and especially the Christian ones. They are getting them to keep the Sunday holy instead of the Saturday. Looking at the many million who have worshipped on this day in the week, the old snake, the sun god's day, Sunday, will be the day of rest. You can also read in other places in the Bible about those things. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he was resting. Money is the big problem, because money is the one that get people to do things they do not want to do. Many of the banks and companies who made millions after millions on playing with the fortune they had to their disposal of and which until now had been winning the amount they had played for, and had the amount had increased again and again, and now no more profit was made on the lotto coupon and other coupons which many banks, business, and millions of people had been accustomed of. Today they had a different way of life. The new Babylon's strategy had worked. It planned to control the whole world through the economic. It's only mean that can be used in all countries, all over, without any exception. Money. You can buy terrorists, you can buy governments, you can buy business, you can buy religion, you can buy ordinary people, regardless of the color, regardless of the nationality, regardless of the political or religious belief. You can buy every person by money. Money is the thing that you can conquer the world with. In the new Babylon, it's closing the trap so that there is no benefits at any time. You can, everything was chaos. The world's power and economic was at zero. All countries forgot for a short time the difference and were trying to save the world from bankruptcy. Now again, if it's happened, would mean the worst majority of the world's uh, population would look up to heaven, earth, and the man created, the Lord, the Almighty, and Jesus Christ, the Son of God. He is the only one who can make this to be a way of salvation. To this, we may not believe in it, but it is something which is happening today. And we can see this, its impact is the adoption of the law on Sunday. The holiness of the Sunday is the thing which will come into the world very, very soon, because it's the only way that the government can get the people the way they want them to go. In 2008, the world experienced a great final crisis, and now in 2011 and 12, many millions of businesses and banks will be bankrupt as well. And another thing, the climate is also going the wrong way. There are many of the world's wisest men and women who each have their own way of in advocating the impact of the global warming, and it will be over in just a few years. Already today, we see the beginning of several of the major impacts on animals and on human beings. Many areas where in the last 20 to 30 years ago, polar bears and other animals have been. Now they are not there anymore. Al Gore has traveled around the world and tell people about those things, but without any help. Now I am trying. I hope that you would listen to Al Gore, and I hope you will listen to what the Word of God has to say. It was not very much Al Gore. He used the Bible. I'm using this much more, and I'm telling you, in a short time, the world's nation will make a day of rest Sunday, and it will be a day which is to be kept as the Sabbath in the Bible. At the same time, there will be a registration of people, a registration perhaps with a microchip, which is going to be the way of registering people. And in this way, they can know who is going to church and who is going to have food when the food shortage is coming because of the drought, because of that no rain will come from heaven. The Bible gives us a very clear indication of this. When the people on earth changed the day of rest, you can see on this calendar here, Monday is the first day in the week. It should be Sunday, but New Babylon has changed this, and therefore, finally, there are two things we want you to be aware of. For the first, you want to not to take this registration, and you have to know that in short time, the day of Sunday rest will be a thing which your country also will go by. It is true that many were in a good and positive things about this registration and with the Sunday law. But the very bad thing is that you have to say that you do not want to have anything with Jesus Christ to do. Do you want that? The second thing I want you to tell you, and this is the last thing on this study here, this is that when you have been taken the registration, you cannot get rid of it again. There is no way that you can undo this registration. If you want to get in contact with us, you have our address here, and you can write to an email to us, or you can get contact in other ways.